The last LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars set. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, here with a bit of a just thoughts video on something that is very important to me and to most of you watching this, and that is Star Wars The Clone Wars. This is a series that has followed us through most of our childhood. It was there from 2008 and it just ended in 2020, and we are still dealing with the ending of it right now. And it had by far one of, if not the best TV series conclusions, quite frankly, I've ever seen with the Siege of Mandalore arc. And it was a beautiful show. Close to 3 separate generations of kids grew up with this show during the 2016 era of when it redropped on Netflix, and then there was, of course, everyone new to it that showed up back in 2020. And quite frankly, I cannot think of any show that has done something like that. Now, along these Clone Wars episodes and shows, we always got LEGO sets. Now, the Clone Wars is actually one of LEGO's most made themes from Star Wars, or sub-themes. So other than original trilogy movies, like A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, the Clone Wars is their most made thing, which is quite honestly insane. I think they have close to 80 Clone Wars sets now, which is kind of mind-boggling. And these range everywhere from battle packs, to spaceships, to more spaceships, to walkers, to gunships, to everything. And in the recent years, we have gotten a few Clone Wars sets. For instance, we got the recent Mandalorian Starfighter, of course, the coveted 501st Battle Pack, the AAT, and even the Duel on Mandalore. And we've gotten all sorts of characters. We've gotten Ahsokas, and Darth Mauls, and Bo-Katans, and Gar-Saxons, all these great characters. Now, a few things I would like to hit on first. What I am about to discuss does not mean I personally want to see the end of Clone Wars sets, but there is a reason I am drawing this particular conclusion on why I think it would make sense for them to end them. Every single month now, there is a new Star Wars show of some sort. Right now, the Book of Boba Fett is premiering. In a couple of months, the Bad Batch Season 2, which is an extension of the Clone Wars, will be showing up. We are getting Kenobi. We are getting so many different shows involving Ahsoka, and involving pilots, and involving, just quite frankly, everything. And LEGO only makes so many sets a year, and they already have so many allocated to doing re-releases and redos of sets. Well, they're having a hard time keeping up with the current shows. Heck, The Mandalorian came out in 2019, and they're still catching up on Season 1 sets. In September last year, we finally got the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge, after like 2 years of the show being out. And really what we're in is a big catch-up game, and they just keep getting late and late and late, and it's getting really, quite frankly, annoying when you watch a show and you have to wait 2 years to see a LEGO set from it. Now, I will say, first off, in 2021, we did get some amazing Clone Wars sets in the form of the Mandalorian Starfighter and the Duel on Mandalore sets, but I think they were all completely necessary. But there's one more thing that I think is necessary, and by the thumbnail and title, you probably already know what it is. This is Captain Rex's Y-Wing Starfighter. Now, this particular vehicle resembles and represents so much. Star Wars The Clone Wars, again, has been going on for close to 15 years now. And for my prediction for this set, if they were to do this, this would be a 2023 set, a 15th anniversary of the Clone Wars thing. And this would just be a fantastic end, I believe, to the Clone Wars line. Because I want to see stuff from the new shows. I love the Clone Wars. I love Clone Troopers. I want to continue to see Clone Troopers from the prequels and everything. But I just feel like if they need to draw a line in the sand at some point with shows, this would be pretty much it. Now, here is my idea. This wouldn't be any normal playset. This wouldn't be any regular set, again, like in the same form of that Mandalorian Starfighter. This would truly have to be something special. So here's, I think, what I'd do. I would first off make this an 18+ set. That does not mean people under 18 can't buy it. I would just try to make it extra premium. I would make it a highly detailed model. They could even go for a $200 UCS model, but they don't have to do that. I prefer to probably see a play scale model. Now, this would obviously have a highly coveted Captain Rex minifigure Phase 2 variant. He is the only major character from the Clone Wars Season 7 arc that we have not seen. We have gotten Darth Maul and Gar-Saxon and Bo-Katan and Ahsoka, and we have gotten all of those characters, but we have not gotten the most wanted one by far, which is Captain Rex, and who now, by the way, goes for $150 on eBay and Bricklink. And quite frankly, I cannot afford that, and I still do not own one. And I am one of the biggest fans of that minifigure. That is my favorite minifigure, and I don't even own it. How much does that suck? Now, obviously, this could really go all out. You could include a ARC Trooper Jesse minifigure. You could include an Ahsoka minifigure. Maybe a 332nd Trooper. I would be down for that. And then also, obviously, you could do maybe your R7 droid. There have been tons of concepts and models for this particular style of set, but I would really like LEGO to do something well. So this is, I guess, a message specifically to LEGO. If you want to stop doing Clone Wars sets, which I don't really want you to do, but if this was going to be a last Clone Wars set, I would be completely happy with that, as I think that LEGO has done just a perfect number of Clone Wars sets, and I think they would truly be able to feel accomplished looking at over 10 years, actually 15 years of Clone Wars sets, and they could really be proud of that, ending it off with a beautiful set featuring Captain Rex and Ahsoka from the last scene of the Clone Wars season finale. Now, I know, again, a lot of you guys don't want to see the end of Clone Wars, and I don't either, but I do think it is time that LEGO really tries to stay on top of all the latest terms of Star Wars stuff, so maybe they could go again and revisit it one day, but I just think there's so much they could do, and Clone Wars, while a special show and has a special place in my heart, I would certainly love to start seeing more and more stuff from new Star Wars content. And yeah, so with that said, a press of that subscribe button would greatly be appreciated. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this, because it's quite frankly an interesting thing, and talk about it in the comments down below. I'll be down there chatting with you all. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.